Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, my fellow Chibits. I just finished that Hunter x Hunter chapter. Holy fuck. I'm not going to spoil, because I know there's probably some Chibits that read Boku no Hero Academia that are not caught up with Hunter x Hunter, so I'm not going to spoil. But holy fuck, that chapter blew me away. The revelations, to how it concluded, to the beginning, it was a fantastic fucking chapter. A very good chapter, to the quality of Togashi. So, besides just Hunter x Hunter, all this morning, I've been getting asked to do live reactions. Not just to Hunter x Hunter, but also to Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 94. And I kind of am scared as well to start this chapter because we all know what All Might did in last week's chapter. It's been set up since the very beginning for All Might to die. And, you know, he's running very low. The flames are going out for One for All. And we did see he did get, you know, like a punch in on All for One. But I'm scared because, with that being said, is All for One done? Is he down for the count? I'm currently looking at this color page, and I'm just scared to flip the page. But I'm expecting a very exciting chapter because Boku no Hero Academia has been on fire for many, many weeks now. It's actually been on fire since the beginning, but it's been hella good in recent months. It's been really fucking good. So let's get this started. I gotta see. I'm, you know, too excited to actually wait around. So let's go to the second page. Any attempt to engage him head-on will be useless. You have no choice but to attack him when his guard is down. That fucking hit in the face, dude, is so badass, dude. Oh, that fucking is so badass. You know what sucks? He has lost his right hand, though. Seriously, he has. Look, his right hand is gone. That punch to the face is badass as fuck. At the last moment, he transferred his strength over to the left. He used his right as a decoy, but shallow. That's because I didn't put my back into it. What? This is farewell. Bruh. Awful. Yo! He fucking hit him! Oh my god, that fucking hit in the face! His fucking face is just bending. Oh shit! He hit him a fucking kid, boy! Oh shit! This is farewell. That's a sad panel. United States of... It punches into the fucking ground! Oh shit! United States of Bruh. He fucking... Yo. Oh shit, this is farewell. One for... He put the last of his power into that, didn't he? Let's hope All for One's down for good after that, then. Holy shit, that's a fucking hit. Look at the air just moving up. Holy shit, and that wasn't even probably max power because, you know, he's weakened. He's completely powered down now. He's bleeding a lot. All for One's in the ground. Everybody's just looking. He raised his fist. He's shaking too. I noticed that. There's emphasis on All Might raising his arm up. He's shaking. Is he gonna drop dead because he overused his abilities, or is he... Obviously, he's probably done. He probably can't use his ability anymore. One for All. Oh, he buffed up. What? All Might. The villain's not moving. It's a victory. All Might. He is victorious. He's standing still. He's still standing. Hey, you should save your... Let him be. Right now, this country does not have a pillar. And so he says that he will become that pillar. He's doing his job as the number one. Oh, it's fine, bro. That's sad. That's sad. That's fucking sad. That is really fucking sad right there. Oh shit. That's really fucking sad. He's using the last of his power to transform, like, you know, go in his strong mode, one for all mode. It's the last time he can do it. As the number one hero, his final. Under there, two people over there, roger that, move it. While All Might was fighting, the heroes continue to carry out rescue activities. However, it is anticipated that the number of casualties will be considerably high. The villain's ringleader is currently up. Right now, they are placing him in the Maiden, under All Might's close supervision. Pointed. For distributing blankets over there, over here. The trains are not moving. They're providing assistance at the emergency shelter over there. Please proceed in an orderly fashion. Our mobility in this crowd is rather limited. I want to link up with Todoroki and Momo, though. In any case, let's get moving. We have to let the heroes know about Bakugo, don't we? Yeah. You're next. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. That's pretty fucking sad. Psyche's pointing at Izuku right now. That's what he's doing. All Might, you're so amazing. Wow. Everybody's cheering. At first glance, the message declared by All Might over that brief transmission seemed to be issuing a warning to the yet unseen criminals out there. His appearance was that of an unbreakable symbol of peace, an unbreakable pillar. And yet to me, it seemed to have the completely opposite meaning. My time has come to an end. You're next. Bruh. 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 Yo! Holy shit! That is quite the unexpected turn of events for fucking Boku no Hero Academia. I just gotta... the reason why I'm clapping is because this blew me out of the water right here, because the way he just passed down one for all, that has more meaning to it than anyone knows, because All Might is done. That's exactly what this means. When he's pointing, he's not pointing really at the crowd or villains or anyone. He's pointing at Izuku, letting him get the message. His time has come to be the next symbol. And All Might is now over. He can no longer be that pillar that he once was. He is no longer a pillar. He's a shattered and broken pillar. And he's not dead, in which that's the most unexpected thing about all of this. He won. But because he won and he didn't die, we're gonna have to see All Might probably suffer for not being able to help anyone. He's gonna be pretty much quirkless, powerless. That's sad. That means we're gonna have to see All Might go through the struggle of, you know, if he sees someone injured, he can't help them because he doesn't have his quirk. He's probably gonna be really weak where he can't probably do much. Probably bedridden. And that's kind of sad because, I mean, honestly, in a way, death might be a mercy. In a way. I mean, imagine if he would have died, he wouldn't probably have to go through the effects of living on and not being able to do much. That's sad. That's pretty sad. The following day, in light of the severity of his actions, under exceptional circumstances, exceptional measures were taken. Without waiting for a decision of his punishment, he was incarcerated in a special prison. So he's not dead. So All for One is in prison. What is this place? Shut up. You can tell just by looking, can't you? This is a place for criminals for whom the death penalty is not enough. Ah, a prison. I didn't know. There are too many censors here. What are you saying, you bastard? You're telling me that you can't see anything? Well, obviously he doesn't have a fucking face. I'm curious exactly how he's seeing. Besides the rustling of clothes and tiny vibrations in the air, I've spent the past 6 years using an infrared ray quirk to faintly sense my surroundings. Using sound and vibrations to sense movements, this way of sensing has kept me sane and assisted my... Oh, so... Wow. So that's how he's seen all along. I like that line he says. The way of sensing has kept me sane. It has kept him sane. So you're saying if he wouldn't have gotten that ability, that quirk, he might have went crazy. That's very interesting. With the sensors all over the place here, I can't make sense of what's going on around me. Sorry. No way he fought All Might in a condition like that. Oh, is that some subtle foreshadowing I'm seeing here? With the sensors all over the place here, I can't make sense of what's going on around me, so he can't see. That's exactly what he's saying. Even though he has a quirk, he cannot see because everything that's going on. That means that he might go crazy. The way of sensing has kept me sane. Huh. So he will go insane if he's locked up for a very long time. That's interesting. Is that Stain? What the fuck? I lost All Might. No, I lost All Might. It was a truly unsightly struggle, but you made a mistake. I hoped the battle would provide a chance to get close to my pupil. You misread our time to say farewell, and you lost your time to die. To be a teacher means to make your pupil be able to stand on his own. With the teacher he relied on vanishing to a place he cannot reach, this will fan the flames of hatred in him. He will step forward to take the lead. He has allies around him, and he is learning how to make more of them. Everything will be okay. Shigaraki Tomura. Experience hatred and regret. Let it all make you stronger. You're next. The battle between good and evil has been entrusted to the next generation. Wow. 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 So it is like we all fought, but in a different way. We all assumed that All for One and All Might were going to die. That's what we all assumed. And I was on that road. I gotta be honest. I was on that. I was saying All Might's gonna die. And then some were mentioning that, All for One most likely is going to die because, he's got a bunch of death flags. And it seemed very plausible that both of them might take each other out and both be completely fucking fucked and destroyed. And, the next generation will carry on the legacy of All for One and One for All. For instance, Shigaraki, he will carry on the role of All for One. And you'll have it to where, Izuku, he'd carry on the role of All Might. And that's what we all assumed, if they both killed each other. But the outcome of this, it's the same, but different in meaning. Because, for one, Izuku has a different experience. His sensei is still there. In a way. His sensei is there, but his sensei probably can't teach him anymore. Can no longer build him up and make him strong on his own. Because All Might now, he's going to be... He's going to be weakened considerably after this, match. And that's not even getting into, how he's going to be weak because he doesn't have his abilities, but he also hurt his hand and arm really bad. And it's just not even getting into the fact of, the psychological trauma he might have now, because I mean, he can't help people even if he wants to. He can't help and save others, and he won't. And I mean, Izuku most likely is going to be feeling very responsible and trying to protect him, keep him out of sight. And then, you know, people are also going to be hunting down Izuku because, you know, since All For One knows about Izuku and all that type of stuff, you know, how Izuku has the ability, it's very dangerous stuff. And because of that being said, Izuku's in danger, a lot of fucking danger. So he's gonna be hunted down, and All Might can't protect him. He won't be there to help him anymore. He can't, even though he's alive. And that's even sadder than death, I think. That is really sadder than death. Now, looking at the perspective of Shigaraki, he's fueled by his hatred because the very person that has built him up and strengthened him was taken away from him. And they're not dead either, but his sensei has been taken, no longer there for him, and he has learned a lot from his sensei. And now he's going to take it into his own hands to become the next symbol of evil, pretty much. And I could see it to where it might eventually happen to where Shigaraki is going to free All For One. I could see that happening. I could definitely see that happening in the future where All For One is freed. But then we need to take this into consideration. All For One made it very clear that the only reason why he stayed sane in recent times is because he's had that infrared ray quirk. He could see everything around him, and now that he can't really see anything or make sense of anything around him, he's probably going to go crazy. So the time that maybe years pass and Shigaraki finally gets to try to save All For One might be mentally crazy. He probably won't be able to know what the fuck is going on. He might be that kind of crazy. And then, so I could see where this can kind of just say both of these characters, All Might and All For One, are out of the series. Even though they're alive, they can't really do much anymore. It's like up to the next generation to determine what happens. So yeah, this was kind of like passing on the torch chapter to both sides, good and evil. I like that. I really, really like that. And I really like how All Might actually didn't die, and All For One didn't die. That makes me appreciate this manga. And, you know, I think the way this went, it went actually, even though it's kind of cliche to keep someone alive, in this sense, the way it was built up, it was actually the uncliche move to keep All Might alive, I feel, because ever since the beginning of, you know, Boku no Hero Academia, it's been built up, and you can't deny these hints that All Might's gonna fucking die. Nobody can deny the hints, and so the way it's been crafted and written and built up since the beginning of All Might going to eventually die, I feel like the way this was done was tasteful, because it wasn't in a way to where it felt like bullshit that All Might survived. He now is crippled. He can't do much anymore, and so he will live on, but not in a way we ever wanted him to. I like that. It's dark, it's tragic, and I like it. It just shows you the maturity of the writer of this series. So that's, I think, the end of this chapter. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.